Hello everybody, welcome to my channel, or welcome back if you've been here before. My name is Shalanabattles and I am indie author of 2 books, Soul Jumper and The Man Before You. The Man Before You just came out, so make sure that you order that one if you haven't. If you have read Soul Jumper, please consider leaving an online review. That makes a huge difference to self-published authors, and it really helps us a lot. I would also greatly appreciate it if you leave a review once you finish The Man Before You, and let me know when you post that review. That would be great. So today I'm going to be doing something a little bit fun because of The Man Before You being published and coming out. Something I did not do with Soul Jumper was create a playlist. But I did with The Man Before You. I use Amazon Music, so I'm going to post all of these songs, but I wanted to do a video to just kind of talk a little bit about why they made the list, and then I'll post them so that you can listen to them while you read The Man Before You, or listen to the songs at those specific parts. And I'd love to hear what you think, if the music kind of intensified your reading experience. If you like having playlists that go along with books, let me know in the comments, and maybe it's something I can keep doing. So, first song on this list, it's not the first song on the list, but the first song I put on this list was Dive by Ed Sheeran or Sheeran, Ed Sheeran. I'm gonna have to look that up. Because you guys know, if you have watched my other videos, that normally when I'm writing, I have one song that I'm listening to on repeat as I write. It's kind of like the theme song of the book. Dive is the theme song of this book. And the first time I heard it was writing The Man Before You, and it just immediately resonated with me. And when you hear that song, that's this book in music form. And so I really connected with it, and that's why it's on the list. Second one, also by him, is Photograph. It's a very kind of storytelling song as it is, and I think it fits really well with Jack and Eloise's story. 2 songs by Blue October, Everlasting Friend and What If We Could. If you are not listening to Blue October, they're so underrated. I love Blue October. They have so many great songs, but these 2, Everlasting Friend is Jack and Eloise to a T. It's like, whatever happens in life, doesn't matter where life takes us or where we end up, you're my friend. And their whole relationship is built on this friendship that they started back in college, and it's just their foundation for everything. And I think that's what makes their relationship so strong, is that deep-rooted friendship. And then What If We Could talks about, if we could just drop everything in our lives and meet somewhere in the world, would you meet me? And I love that, because I think as a writer, we all have these scenarios in our head, right? That's how we come up with stories, all these different lives that we could have led, and past, and what ifs. And if you are a creative person, an artist, or a musician, or whatever, there's pieces of your inspiration that comes from the path not taken, or the things you said no to in life. It's just, I think, how our brain works. And so I love this song because it's kind of speaking to that, like, romantic aspect of, if we could just drop everything and meet for a day, would you be in? And I love that. Okay, This Ain't a Love Song, Scouting for Girls. Also really like that song. It's kind of a more playful version of some of these other songs. It's not necessarily playful because, it says this ain't a love song, this is goodbye. But there's aspects of it that it just I think really speaks to more Jack's personality than Eloise's, of where he gets to this point where he's like, am I just gonna wait forever, you know? And so this song is a kind of good for that part of his like internal struggle. Heartbeat. I actually mentioned Heartbeat by Scouting for Girls in the actual book. And so there's a scene in there where Jack and Eloise are dancing to this song. And if you've never heard Heartbeat, blast it, put it on, jam it. It's amazing. And it's so much the way Jack feels about Eloise. And there's a line in there that it's just, once you hear it, you'll know. So if you listen to this song, reach out to me when you think you know what that line is, because it gets me every time, and I immediately think of Eloise. If there had to be another theme song for this book, if I couldn't go a dive, it'd probably be Heartbeat. Okay, What She Wants Tonight by Luke Bryan. This is kind of Eloise in the beginning, or Eloise in her college days, and everybody in Jack's life notices this about her, that, you know, she looks to him when she's lonely. And I think it's really cool to see how her character evolves and allows herself to kind of be in this more committed place. But for a long time, Jack was that for her. It was, you know, I call you when I need someone. And the flip side of that is Jack shows up, right? He shows up every time. And so it's a good song for both of them, and kind of this emotional dance around commitment that they're doing. Okay, these next ones. Love is a Battlefield by Pat Benatar, When You Were Young, The Killers, I Touch Myself, Divinyls, and Rolling in the Deep by Adele. They are all songs mentioned in the book when Jack and Eloise and their friend Nikki go and sing karaoke, so do with that what you will. Where It Stays by Charlotte O.C. If you watch Virgin River, you've heard this song before, and it's really cool because I heard this song on Virgin River and I immediately thought Jack and Eloise, and then my friend texted me this song and was like, this is Jack and Eloise, and so it had to go on the playlist. It's a very beautiful song, and so if you haven't heard it, I would definitely give it a listen. The last song on here is The Night We Met by Lord Huron. I tried to say that like 18 times. And I had never heard this song before. My friend sent me this song that has read The Man Before You, and she hits the nail on the head. I mean, it's a great song. It's a great closing song to the playlist. Everything about it really, really fits. And so I know this was a quicker video, but I will post all these songs below. I will try to create a playlist and add it to my YouTube channel as well. But let me know in the comments, do you like playlists that go along with books? Let me know down below. Have an amazing week. Thank you for hanging out with me, and remember to love yourself. I will see you guys next week. Bye! Okay, last one on here. The Night We Met by Lord Huron. The Night We Met by Lord